Hello traders and welcome back to the Rich Spirit channel for the next weekly Forex analysis. I'm glad to be here with you guys, and in this quick video you will see the most interesting Forex pairs and the most profitable trades. So let's get started first with the EUR/USD, and on this pair guys we have observed a great recovery for the euro. Still not much comparing to all the downtrend that we have had, but as we have mentioned in the previous weekly Forex analysis, I expect a little push to the upside, then a correction, and then another bullish move creating a new high. This is exactly what happened, even though I expected a little bit stronger correction. We have what we have. So after the news came out, huge spike to the upside, and this is what we have right now. So what we can expect from the upcoming week on the EUR/USD. Here we are at the resistance area. As you can see, price have acted nicely on this area, which is a support and resistance area. So if we break it, we'll continue bullish, but if not, we can expect a correction probably to this little area right here or to these previous highs, which is also an area of support for the price. And that is what I expect for this week on the EUR/USD. Also, we can start creating this beautiful head and shoulders formation, which can end up in even better correction for the euro. And that's very optimistic scenario, but also is possible. Okay, so now we only need another higher low, so some sort of a correction to go against the bears and go bullish once again. So this is what I expect for the week, and this is how I would trade this pair. But now let's check some other pairs, guys, and let's see how the GBP/USD is doing. As you can see, here we also are breaking the downtrend. That is a nice thing. Also at a resistance area, but already above this weekly support, which is great. And I believe here we have some sort of bullish power. Now what we can expect on this pair, guys, of course the same thing, a little correction and another bullish move to the upside. This is what I would be looking at. Of course, not every time I'll do the right thing. Sometimes I will lose money or trades, but that's part of the game. So let's continue forward. We have the Euro/GBP and a nice pattern here we have discussed in the previous video. So here we have the falling wedge pattern, and it says that we can get a little bit more of pips to the upside, probably to this little consolidation area right here, and that is how we do it. Now price is still ranging not very nicely, and we will see if this trade will come to the target, but overall the price should be going bullish. Also on the daily chart here we have some nice resistances. This one is definitely here, and the one here. Let's mark it like this, and let's check in the past. Do we have more of a proofs? Okay, here you have the support and resistance, so this is pretty important area for you guys. And also of course the top of this week is also a nice target. Now let's switch to some other markets. Let's see the USD CAD pair, and as you can see, magnificent head and shoulders which have pretty nicely fell into the profit target area, and this is the exact support we have been talking about in the previous videos. So what we can expect here, maybe a little more of a push to the support, and then a nice correction, probably all the way back to this neckline, and then maybe we can try some new downfall. And that's it, guys. Okay, so let's move to the New Zealand US dollar and see what do we have here. Okay, we have tapped into this nice resistance zone. So if we break it, we are continuing forward to the next resistance. If not, we are rejecting and we're pulling back, probably for a correction. By the way, we can get back down all the way to this little loss right here. So this is the thing with the New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Now let's check other pairs, guys. We have the USD JPY, and here we have a thing. Now in the previous video we have been talking about these two areas of support, and actually USD JPY have dropped really nicely, which gives us opportunities for a new trades, but not yet because we don't have bullish signals yet. And on the weekly you can see that this is a very overbought market, so we need some sort of a correction. So probably this correction will continue maybe to this little area right here, to this lows, or even to these highs over here. So that would be nice correction if we can see that. Also, we are currently at the 61% retracement of the Fibonacci tool, so we also can expect a nice pullback here on the USD JPY, probably correction to this previous resistance and the trend line, from where we can look for another shorts and get back all the way to this previous support. And that is how I would trade this pair. That would be interesting. Of course, surprises can always happen, so let's get ready for it. Euro JPY, and here we have a rejection on the weekly chart. We have a strong bearish candle, so this probably will continue to this previous support, but first we have to keep in mind that we are in a bullish trend and currently at a support level, so it's very possible also we will continue pushing back to the previous highs, and only then maybe with some double top or something like this can go push back downwards. So let's move straight to gold and see what we have here. On the daily, extremely nice recovery for the gold, as we expected. I have talked about this in the previous video, so I haven't caught a trade this week, buying from this area all the way up to this little target. Okay, so I usually target the bottoms of these double tops, and this is where the price went after the news. Then a little consolidation and another spike to the upside. That is really magnificent. Now we have another double bottom here, and that is crazy because this gives a huge potential target to the upside. So if we can expect nearly such a big move to the upside, then I would wait for the correction. And if we start forming some sort of support here, we are ready to wait for the buy signals to enter new positions for another bullish impulse. And that is how gold moves. If we go to the weekly chart, you can see that we're way above the weekly support area, so gold is really recovering right now, and now is the thing. So let's see how this pair will perform. Also on the weekly, we can see that this area right here, this highs of the candles can be a nice target for the sellers. If we can see such a nice correction, it would be a great move for another bullish attempt on gold. And also, I don't know if you see it, but some sort of a head and shoulders can appear as well. So that is a nice setup, guys, for you. We have the US30 really doing well last weeks. So I expected more of a bearish setup here, but I guess it's early. Still we can do that since we are at a resistance area right here, and we can observe that this week with some strength for the dollar we can get some new head and shoulders model, so we can shoot up higher later. Okay, and that's it what I expected for the US30. Similar situation we have on the S&P 500. And actually here we're a little bit lower still in the downtrend, so let's see how this market will perform next week. For now I'm not interested in this pair. Anything else, guys, we can cover up? We have the Euro CAD on a great level of supply and demand. So let's see if we can get a little nice bounce from this area. And can we go back to this previous support? That would be interesting setup. And if you like the video, click the like button, click the subscribe button, click all the buttons that you want. And see you in the next video, guys. Peace. Let's get this money.